Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a powerful presentation for your DC meeting. This is also applicable for whoever is going to attend your review meeting, or this is also applicable for the students who are getting ready for your projects. Okay, that is a project presentation, viva presentation. So whatever the presentation you're going to do, you can watch this. Okay, so let us see in the first slide. Okay, the first slide should be your title. Okay, what title you are going to keep it. So that title you have to insert it here in the very first slide. I'm going to show it with PowerPoint. Okay, so the first slide will be the title slide. You have to give the title, the complete and clear cut title, and below that you have to write who is going to present. Okay, that is your name if you are doing a PhD or a college final year student or even the school students. Okay, you have to write your register number here. Okay, the register number or enrollment number or whatever it may be, you have to write it here. Okay, and then you have to give your complete details, like if you are a fourth year student, so you can write like fourth year, or a sixth semester or eighth semester. If you're a like scholar, PhD scholar, you can write like a PhD scholar, part-time scholar, full-time scholar, which college, okay, which is the department, what is your department, and everything you have to write it. And you can write about your guide, who is guiding you under the guidance of. Okay, you have to tell like under the guidance of, you have to write under the guidance of. Okay, so you have to write about what is the details about your guide as well. Okay, what is her name, her designation, her her like college. Okay, so complete thing you can write it. So this is what the first slide you should keep. Okay, so what you have to do next is your next slide will start. Okay, what are the first, before proceeding, you have to write, you should know what are the do's and what are the don'ts. Okay, so the first thing is you have to choose a, a pleasant color for the background color. See, now you can see that this is a pleasant color. Okay, and that should be properly visible if you are projecting on the screen. Not only on the screen, if you are making it as a presentation. Okay, if you are making it as a presentation, you should be very clear that it is very pleasant and it is having a good color. Okay, that is font colors should be very clear colors, and size. Okay, size should be very clear. So I'll just show you. See, this is pleasant, right? If I'm changing this color, okay, like this, okay, you can see this is also like fine. Got it? So if you're changing like this is fine. Okay, so few colors, like don't use, most probably don't use black. Okay, few may have some bad impression on black, or few may have some good impression on black as well, but sometimes it will be not appealing. Okay, so it is better to avoid black, and it is better to avoid some fluorescent colors. Okay, like fluorescent green. Got it? So you can have some pleasant background and pleasant color for font. Okay, so that is very very important in those. Fine. So the next one is change the slide size. See, if you go to design, you can see the slide size widescreen. Okay, so the slide size should be widescreen size. That is 16 is to 9. Okay, I'll show you what will happen if it is in the standard size. So whenever you just open PPT, it will be opened as a standard size, that is 4 is to 3. Okay, okay, so if you're just doing like this, okay, um, if you're just doing like this, if you just make it as a slideshow, see, you can see that these are all some extra spaces. Okay, the black color or the extra spaces you can notice here. Got it? In order to avoid these things, you have to what? You have to go with the wide screen size, okay, which will almost cover the complete screen size. If you now see as a slideshow, you can see that this is a complete screen size. Okay, and use the bullets. Okay, that is use some important points. So In most of the cases, I have seen that most of the presentation, what it will be like, the slides will be like a paragraph. Okay, you should not include like a paragraph. Don't insert as a paragraphs, and don't read it. Okay, you should not see the slide and read it. You just have the important points in your slide, and on seeing that slide you have to develop the sentence. You have to frame the sentence and talk to them. Okay, try to keep more images. Okay, but it should not be full of images. Okay, images and tables. Okay, like any other evidences, if you want to show, you can keep some images. And so do's, these are all the important do's you have to follow. Okay, and don'ts. Okay, that is fluorescent background, very bright, and very, what to say, it will be very sensitive backgrounds should be avoided. Okay, backgrounds and colors should be avoided. This is the first one. The second one is, don't use the paragraph. No, no to paragraphs. Okay, do not paste it as a paragraphs. Don't copy. So few, what will they'll be doing is, no, they'll copy from there and paste it here exactly. Okay, don't do it like this. Fine, no paragraphs. And then what you should not do, other things are like, no animations. Okay, animations, you know what it will happen, it will at that time, at that point of time, it will definitely will not work properly. Okay, so even if you know animation 100% sure, okay, like if you click, what it will do, how to change the controls of the animation, that you should follow properly. Okay, because you know, in PhD thesis meeting or a DC meeting or in a project meeting, no one will expect that you have to show some animation. Okay, you are presenting your project. So in that case, if they are seeing more animation and it is taking too much of time, it will really make them worry. Okay, so it is better to avoid animations. Okay, use it if you really know how to control animations, you can go ahead with that. Okay, okay, you can go ahead with that. Fine. So this is about don'ts. And you can include what, like agenda, you have to include agenda. Do like what is the overview, agenda or overview, you have to show what you're going to talk about. Okay, and so these are all the basic do's and don'ts which everyone should follow. This is very specific for the final review meeting. Okay, final review meeting for project students and for all the DC meetings for PhD students. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you should not do. Okay, I'm going to show you how you should not copy and paste it and how to make it proper. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm just going to show you here. For example, if you're talking about data mining. Okay, if you're talking about data mining, so usually, you know what we will do, because data mining, all about data mining is basics is forever, it's same, you cannot change it, right? So what we will do, we'll simply copy this. Okay, and we will paste it in the slide. Okay, introduction to data mining. Introduction to data. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is to paste it like this. Okay, okay, few will be very brilliant. What they will do, no, they will go and edit, that is they will remove the links. Okay, and they will use it as such. Fine. So this is not the case. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is, make it as a point, read this completely. Okay, data mining is a process of extracting and discovering patterns in large data set. In this, the key points are what? Extracting, discovering patterns. Okay, large data set. Okay, these are all some key points. Now, how you can convert this into a attractive and powerful presentation. Okay, so here you have an option. See, if you just click here, you can see here you have a smart art. Okay, insert a smart art graphics. If you can't see this, no problem. Go to the menu bar where you can see insert menu. There you can see smart art is available. Got it? So click that. Here you can see various type of arts, okay, like how you can make it as a different format. Okay, you can select any format whichever is relevant to your context. Okay, see, now I'm just going to use this vertical box list. Okay, select this, you can see here. Now what you can do is paste that paragraph here and delete, keep only the important point. See, extracting and discovering data. Okay, so here what you can do is see, extracting and discovering patterns. Okay, that keep it as a single point in a large data set. And you can just remove this and make it, press enter, it will create another point. Okay, data mining is an interdisciplinary subfield. So always the data mining should not be repeated. Okay, make sure that it's not repeating. Computer science and statistics, keep this, and just delete it. Like whichever the words you doesn't want, you can delete it. Data mining is the analysis step. Okay, again data mining is, that is not required, right? So delete it and make it as another point. Analysis step of the knowledge discovery in databases process. Okay, involves databases, and make it as another point. Okay, and okay, management aspects, involves database and data management aspects, data pre-processing. So involves databases. So what are things which is involving, enter and press a tab space. Aspects, data pre-processing, model and inferences consideration, interestingness metrics, complexity consideration, post processing of discoveries, visualization, and online updating. Okay, these are all the sub points which you should we cannot, like, we cannot always remember, no, and even on the stage we cannot remember all these things, so you can keep it as a sub points. Now you have to do the other stuffs like remove this link. Okay, you have to remove the link here. Okay, so see that complete one paragraph. Okay, what we did is, what the complete one paragraph we have converted into points. Okay, so while reading it or while presenting it, definitely see, it is like a fill up blanks. Okay, you have to just add some words into it, and you have to talk about it. Okay, so this will be like a hint. Okay, this will be like a hint which you have to just show up. Got it? Now what you have to do next is, like, make it as whichever is relevant, and even from here if you want to delete some more thing, you can delete it. Okay, enlarge the size. Okay, give a default font. Okay, you have to follow the default font. If this is your heading is garamond, so you have to either make it as a garamond or make it as a times new roman. Okay, and make it as 12 plus 13. Okay, whichever is okay for you, you can just change it like that. And if you want to give more colors, okay, if you want to change the colors of this color of this word art, you can just go to smart art design in the menu bar, change click colors and change the colors. Okay, so if you just view this, okay, if you're just viewing this on the screen, you can see that it is perfect. Okay, so if you make it as a paragraph, okay, just see the difference. Fine, if you are just making it as a paragraph, okay, just look at this two, whether this one is fine or this is fine. Okay, of course, if it is in a paragraph, what you will do is you will read it completely, even though you know the concept. Okay, this is the normal human mindset. We will read it whatever is there in the slide. So if it is like here, you have to just add data mining. So data mining is the process of extracting and discovering patterns in a large data set. So data mining is an interdisciplinary subfield of computer science and statistics and more. Like that, you can just add up something else. Got it? So you have to decide which smart art to use. Okay, it is up to you because it should be relevant to that. For example, if you are trying to write about the data mining process, okay, like acquiring the like a problem specification, acquiring the data analysis process, something like this. See, if you are using a data analysis process in your presentation, so you have to use a different smart art, you should not use the same one, right? So if you just scroll down, you can see some process. Okay, so click on the process. You can write like problem analysis or problem specification, data acquisition. Okay, and then what you will do, you will get insight into the data, analyze the data pre-processing. Okay, okay, and then you will be doing data that is report generation. Okay, and dashboard creation. So if it is like a process, okay, one after another, then you have to choose the process diagram. And if you want to just compare, for example, if you want to write the pros and cons of Python programming. Okay, I'm just showing the different based on the different like this based on the different title and the topic, you have to choose the smart art widely. Okay, you should not use the same smart art throughout your presentation. Okay, click here. And if it is like a pros and cons, okay, just click here. You can just scroll down, you can see various arts, okay, like various diagrams, you can see that. Okay, either you can click this, okay, that is opposing rows, okay, plus and minus, or else you can click this. So on seeing this itself, you can see that this is plus, that is pro. Okay, so Python language, if it is Python language, very easy to understand. Okay, and if you want to make it as what as a bullets, then you can go here. Okay, here you don't have any bullets because since everything is like a bullet, okay, you can just add it one here. Okay, it's easy to learn. It's more packages are there. Okay, like this is the pros. And if you talk about cons, okay, so it will be slow if based on the package which you are just using. So we can use this. Okay, here I have the Python Pro, easy to read. Okay, and the con, if it yeah, cons is slow speed. Okay, not memory efficient. Okay, so slow speed, less memory efficient. Okay, and once everything is done, you can just enlarge the diagram and you can make like however it has to looks like. Okay, so you can design, you can give some design color change to it. Okay, and if you want to change the font, you can also change that. So it all depends on you and your topic which you're choosing. Okay, so wisely choose the topic. And if you use this smarter completely in your presentation, instead of using the paragraphs like that, if you use this, it will be very very easy for and effective for you. Okay, and the final thing is always include introduction about it, introduction and conclusion for anything which you are using. And it's any topic, even any topic, if you are just talking about, okay, you have to add introduction and conclusion for it. If it is the easy meeting, you have to add references and your publication, that should be there in your do's. Okay, don'ts, like no paragraphs, no animation as we discussed. And like you have to make it as small small points. Okay, so if any doubts you have in this, okay, some more, you can add some more pictures into it. Okay, if you want more idea about a presentation, PowerPoint presentation, you can please comment it. Please leave your comments. I will be definitely there to help you out. Hope this video will be very useful for you to prepare your presentation for your DC meeting, review meeting, project meeting, or any type of presentation. Thank you. Take care and bye bye.